Welcome to this Maundy Thursday time of reflection and prayer. You may wish to light a candle and have a cross nearby as you listen to the Bible readings and words that will follow. We begin with Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. Listen. There is a waiting, a gathering of darkness, a hand in the shadows. Listen. There are soldiers on the road, a high priest dining, a temple guard pacing. Listen. There is a lonely prayer, disciples sleeping, angels struggling, holding back. Listen. There is a cup overflowing, a Redeemer willing and all heaven crumbling. Listen. There are footsteps arriving, a betrayer among the trees, a flash of eyes and a kiss. Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Jesus prays in the Garden of Gethsemane. They went to a place called Gethsemane, and Jesus said to his disciples, "Sit here while I pray."
Stay with me, remain here with me, watch and pray, watch and pray.
Sit here while I pray. The sorrow in my heart is so great, it almost crushes me. Stay here and keep watch with me. Father, I have shown your glory on earth. I have finished the work you gave me. I have given my disciples your message and the world. It hated them. Yet I don't pray that they may be taken out of the world. I pray that they may be kept from evil.
Stay with me, remain here with me, watch and pray, watch and pray.
Are you sleeping? Can you not even keep awake for an hour? Father, I pray not only for my friends, but for all who believe their words. I pray that they may be one, just as you and I are one. Father, The world does not know you, but I know you, and they know you, so that the world may believe that you sent me. May they be one. May they be one.
Stay with me, remain here with me, watch and pray, watch and pray.
Keep watch and pray. Don't be drawn by temptation. The spirit is willing, but oh, the flesh is weak. Father, if it is possible, take away this cup of suffering from me, but let it not be what I want. Let it be what you want.
Stay with me, remain here with me, watch and pray, watch and pray.
Are you still sleeping? Are you still taking your ease? The hour has come for the Son of Man to be handed over to sinful people. Get up, let us go. Look, here comes the one who is to betray me.
Now Judas, who betrayed him, knew the place because Jesus had often met there with his disciples. So Judas came to the garden, guiding a detachment of soldiers and some officials from the chief priests and the Pharisees. They were carrying torches, lanterns, and weapons. Jesus, knowing all that was going to happen to him, went out and asked them, "Who is it you want?" "Jesus of Nazareth," they replied. "I am he," Jesus said. And Judas the traitor was standing there with them. When Jesus said, "I am he," they drew back and fell to the ground. Again he asked them, "Who is it you want?" "Jesus of Nazareth," they said. Jesus answered, "I told you that I am he. If you are looking for me, then let these men go." This happened so that the words he had spoken would be fulfilled. "I have not lost one of those you gave me." Then Simon Peter, who had a sword, drew it and struck the high priest's servant, cutting off his right ear. The servant's name was Malchus. Jesus commanded Peter, "Put your sword away. Shall I not drink the cup the Father has given me?" Then the detachment of soldiers with its commander and the Jewish officials arrested Jesus. They bound him and brought him first to Annas, who was the father-in-law of Caiaphas, the high priest that year. Caiaphas was the one who had advised the Jewish leaders that it would be good if one man died for the people.
Simon Peter and another disciple were following Jesus. Because this disciple was known to the high priest, he went with Jesus into the high priest's courtyard, but Peter had to wait outside at the door. The other disciple, who was known to the high priest, came back and spoke to the servant girl on duty there and brought Peter in. "You aren't one of this man's disciples, are you?" asked Peter. He replied, "I am not." It was cold, and the servants and the officials stood around the fire they had made to keep warm. Peter also was standing with them, warming himself. Meanwhile, the high priest questioned Jesus about the disciples and his teaching. "I have spoken openly to the world," Jesus replied. "I always taught in synagogues or at the temple, where all the Jews came together. I said nothing in secret. Why question me? Ask those who heard me. Surely they know what I said." When Jesus said this, one of the officials nearby slapped him in the face. "Is this the way you answer the high priest?" he demanded. "If I said something wrong," Jesus replied, "testify as to what was wrong. But if I spoke the truth, why did you strike me?" Then Ananias sent him bound to Caiaphas, the high priest. Meanwhile, Simon Peter was still standing there warming himself. So they asked him, "You aren't one of these disciples too, are you?" He denied it, saying, "I am not." One of the high priest's servants, a relative of the man whose ear Peter had cut off, challenged him. "Didn't I see you in the garden?" Again, Peter denied it. And at that moment, a rooster began to crow.
Listen. Listen in the silence. Listen, faithful ones who will see this through to the bitter end and beyond. The sun will yet dawn anew, and in the garden of death a whisper of life will be heard. So listen. Keep faith. And keep listening.